Although the Battle of Adwa ended in 1896, its impact did not end on the battlefield. Instead, it grew stronger with every passing year. Across Africa, Ethiopia became a living symbol of freedom. While many African nations remained under colonial rule, Ethiopia stood as proof that independence was possible. Young Africans heard the story of Adwa from parents, elders, teachers, and travelers. It became more than a military victory. It became a lesson that unity could defeat even the strongest empire. The victory also reached black communities around the world. In the Caribbean, the United States, and South America, newspapers reported Ethiopia's triumph with admiration. Many black intellectuals and activists saw Adwa as a turning point in history. For them, Ethiopia represented dignity, courage, and hope. Years later, great leaders fighting against colonialism and racial oppression often spoke about Ethiopia's victory. The Battle of Adwa reminded them that freedom was never given freely. It had to be defended with courage, sacrifice, and determination. Meanwhile, Emperor Menelik II continued strengthening Ethiopia. He encouraged the construction of roads, improved communication, welcomed new technologies, and expanded diplomatic relations with countries around the world. His goal was clear. He wanted Ethiopia to remain strong enough that no foreign empire would ever threaten its independence again. Empress Taytu Batul also remained one of Ethiopia's greatest heroes. She was not only a queen, she was a strategist, a patriot, and a fearless leader who stood beside her people when history demanded courage. Today, statues of Menelik II and Empress Taytu still stand in Ethiopia, reminding future generations of the price that was paid for freedom. Every year, Ethiopians gather to remember the Battle of Adwa, not simply to celebrate victory, but to honor the unity and sacrifice that made it possible. More than 100 years later, historians still describe Adwa as one of the most important battles ever fought in Africa. It changed how the world viewed Africa. It challenged the belief that colonial powers could never be defeated. And it proved that a determined people fighting for their homeland could overcome impossible odds. But the story of Ethiopia did not end at Adwa. Decades later, another European dictator would once again try to conquer Ethiopia. And once again, the Ethiopian people would be forced to fight for their freedom.